Noah then gets help from a friend from YouTube. I don't know if it was a subscriber or whatever, but somebody in the comments. So for Thanksgiving, he spent the night. He spent the Thanksgiving time with her, and it was all swell. First time he actually had a good sleep in a long time, as he says in the description. But get this. Similar to Marble Hornets entry number 44. Like, you know how Slenderman takes Alex right out of his, bed? Well, same thing happens with Noah on the couch. But, you know. Day 2, after they, like... Sorry, I'm trying to think. So, I don't know if it was day 1 or day 2 when they did this, but they played a few games, they got some Burger King. Then, for the night, they spent the night at Noah's new friend's dad's place, where, yes, they both go to sleep. By the way, if you haven't noticed this in the videos already, if you've watched a bit of Tribe 12 already, you may notice that Noah's camera has night vision, so that's why it's visible. That's why it's good. That's why it's like pretty good invisibility. Not invisibility, but invisibility. But anywho, day 2, something happens. Groberman pulls off the blanket that Noah has, and then he drags Noah off without Noah even feeling it. Then what he does, he drags him out to the porch area, and beats the crap out of him. Sorry, I was trying to think of a proper word to say, but I can't think of it. But yeah, let's just admit, he literally got scraped the ish out of, and he was pretty goddamn worried. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him for being worried. That's self-explanatory. Another gimmick that I had known was that that was Nass. That wasn't Groberman. That was Nass. So yeah, because only Nass has the claws. Groberman has the tentacle-like feature. So he's dealing with both Slenderman. He's dealing with both Slenderman at the same time. And I'm waving my fingers in number 2's peace symbols at the same time. But I digress. Anyway, when she picks up the camera and then goes to find Noah, his friend mentioning, surprising. It's like he turned Maverick. He has a butcher knife in his hand, for God's sake, and he just dashes at her while there's distortion. What I'm guessing is NASA's soul sort of got into Noah and, like, turned him Maverick. It's probably the most scariest thing you would have probably seen in this series, but good God. I never actually expected this to actually ever happen. Afterwards, another video happened. Afterwards, this is a Tot Hark-like video. Come closer. Basically, Groberman is analyzing Noah, and vice versa. But oh yeah, here's another funny thing. Afterwards, then he has to go back to the nature trail in what I believe is called Victory Park. I'll have to check the dialogue later and then edit my statements if I'm wrong. But whatever. So he goes back to the nature trail to go to the tower. However, he's on his bike, and then he's noticing these arrows that say one way. I'm guessing that one way stuff was directed to him. But anywho, after a while, he ends up going to the tower, Pardon me for these pauses. I'm like stuttering all over the place. But anyway, he goes to the towers, and what happens is at the tower, at the main tower that he was supposed to go to, the one that was blocked off in submission number 2, I think. No, it was 2-4. I don't know. I'll double check later. But get this. When he was looking, he found the sticky note that had his message. But also notice, in the nature trail visit, this is a very vital clip of importance, because this relates to all the series. Not just Marble Hornets, not just Everyman Hybrid in Tribe 12, but everything together. Because at that tower, at that wooden tower that Noah goes to, when he gets that sticky note, look to the right. There are 3 things that have these lizard symbols on it, right? I was like wondering, like, okay, this seems a bit interesting right here, but then I read the text and it's like, oh crap, it's from the other 3 other series. Yeah, not 3 other series, from the other 2 series. If you notice, Evan from Everyman Hybrid, he's in the first lizard. Alex and Jay, I stress, they're in the other 2 lizard symbols. Does this, in fact, mean that... that was surprising. But wow! So that's another funny thing. I actually found out how this all comes together. This entire storyline is just one big storyline put together somehow that nobody can really explain. But whatever. Summer update. Lots of vice versa. He enhances his security levels and vice versa and whatnot. So basically that. And every time he tries to change the ducking profile symbol, he keeps getting this odd Tribe 12 symbol, which apparently is an eye within 4 triangles, which I'm guessing is a pyramid. But if this makes any sense, there may be 2 other series that I haven't been paying attention to, but no, these are just the 3 main series. And that pyramid is probably where this whole story ends. Maybe all 3 groups, maybe Marble Hornets, Tribe 12, and Everyman Hybrid have to go to this pyramid in order to figure out what's going on in the end of the story. I don't really know, but this is getting really intense. And if you want scary, aside from Everyman Hybrid, this is the best place to find it. This is the best place to find scary stuff. Like in Come Closer, lots of odd designs and lots of weird. Like, I love the black and white drawing clips in all the episodes. The black and white drawing they're not even FMVs. I think they're AVIs or something, but I'll consider them FMV videos if anything. But these FMV sequences, like Come Closer and Hello There, I'm loving the black and white FMV clips. They're like, they're the most realistic you'll ever get in a series. Like, if you want, like, I remember that they tried to do that in an old movie, like an old 1990s horror movie, but it just didn't work like it does now. Like, I remember back in 2005, there was a movie, I don't even remember the name of it, but it was all these scary FMV sequences